Well, now at 10:30, Queen City News is reporting on a series of LGBTQ stories and issues this Pride Month. One of the big stories this year has been the growing sentiment around drag shows.
Whether you love them or you don't, it has become a fiery topic, which now includes laws banning them in some states. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger takes a closer look at what's happening here in the Carolinas.
On any given weekend in the Charlotte area, you're likely to see someone in a back room getting ready for the big show and doing a lot of work for it. For the drag performer known as Buffet, the schedule is packed. The show on this day is in Davidson.
80% of our crowd are usually straight men and women who are just wanting something different to do here in Charlotte.
Shows like this have become popular all over the country. Used to be that drag shows would sometimes even be tough to book at a gay bar, but thanks to the popularity of shows like RuPaul's Drag Race, it's brought more people, straight, gay, or however else they identify, out. Shows like this are at bars, restaurants, and breweries all over the area.
Miss Buffet! Here's the story of a lovely lady.
Here, this is an all-ages show, but everyone in attendance on this day are adults. As we looked in on the show, you can see the smiles on the faces, the appreciation being handed out, and a sense that this is nothing but fun. As Buffet herself says, it's PG to PG-13, and it's actually how many drag shows are. And they bring in business.
It is so much fun. We have such a good turnout.
We had to do it twice a month because people couldn't get their tickets for the first one, and they were like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So we had to do it a second time.
Davidson Wine, which hosted this show, and East Frank Supret and Monroe have hosted shows despite controversy. The shows routinely sell out, and they've been credited with bringing in more business to the areas where they are.
But we did quickly realize with doing our shows, we never intended to market them as all ages, but it turned into that because there are no safe places for LGBTQ youth or trans youth in Union County to come.
But with it has come some backlash. Queen City News has told you over the last year or so about some of the controversies over events like this happening across our area. An all-ages drag show here, a drag queen story hour there, with protests and people claiming whatever is happening, especially around children, is abuse or a form of what they call grooming or sexualizing of children.
We're getting complaints from all over the state from people who are watching people take young children to drag queen performances in an effort to groom these children.
Something that performers are very quick to push back on.
I'm not an exotic dancer if you look at me, right? Like that's not going to be me at all. And you know, I'm a campy drag queen. I like to have fun. I like to celebrate. That is ridiculous.
The events themselves have been met with threats towards the businesses and performers, and it's gotten to a point where North Carolina lawmakers are considering banishing the shows to adult-oriented businesses, basically strip clubs. Lawmakers and supporters of the anti-drag bill say the bill is about protecting children.
What we've seen across our state is just this rash of drag queen performances where children are being groomed and enticed in to watch these performances. And they're really obscenity, and so they should be treated as such.
With the legislation putting drag performers in the same category as exotic dancers and as entertainment that appeals to a prurient interest, a term that itself is left vague in the legislation. And the businesses and performers say this is not what lawmakers think it is.
It's very terrifying because we don't know what to do in these bills. Is very vague of like what actually we can and cannot do.
We spoke with several performers and businesses over the last several weeks. We wanted to know what the environment was like.
I'm not gonna lie, it's scary.
It's also a business. You buy tickets for it. And you know, with Drag Race and the popularity of drag, you know, drag brunches are doing really well.
They want to say that what we do is of sexual nature, but they've never attended a drag show in their life.
And no matter what you may think of drag itself, you first have to know the facts around it. And it's something that has gone back literally thousands of years and has been done in the presence of children. Ancient Greeks would have men play women's roles in Greek plays. Drag in China as well goes back centuries. In the time of Shakespeare, women were not allowed on stage, so a man was the first person to play Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. During World War II, American soldiers dressed up in drag as part of entertainment for the troops. And not to put too fine a point on it, but drag has been a source of entertainment for decades in TV and movies. Need we remind you of the likes of Milton Berle, Dustin Hoffman, Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon, Robin Williams, Tom Hanks, Patrick Swayze, Wesley Snipes, Martin Lawrence, and Tyler Perry.
If a parent wants to take their kid to a drag show, why does the state need to step in and say that's illegal?
Well, if a parent wants to take their kid to a strip show, the state already says that's illegal.
It's not true.
It's wild to me that there are way bigger issues here but this is where their focus is.
Those we spoke with that are drag performers or hosts say the threats and negative messages they've received have been small in number, but are significant enough.
I receive messages anywhere from you should be ashamed of yourself being a pastor's child and in being a, from the South, to I wish your mother had aborted you because of the way you're grooming kids. And hearing that, it's kind of rough because we also are giving a safe place to these individuals who have never been able to openly be themselves and feel welcome.
That's being outweighed by the support, the sheer amount of shows that are happening now with calendars packed, and a sense of purpose.
Let's not pretend that this is something new, that it's something that suddenly is harmful to our young people. Bugs Bunny dressed up in drag.
The places that have held drag shows of all types tell us this is simply good business. And they say any law or regulation that infringes on that would affect their bottom line and those of surrounding businesses and a tax base. The performers themselves also say this would be unconstitutional because this is freedom of expression. They also noted the importance of spaces in shows like this for the trans community and for people of all ages still trying to figure out who they are.
It's just sad that there are people out there that have so much hate and they don't understand what we're really doing here.
Ultimately, though, the performers and businesses say this should not be a culture war issue.
It's a war over people wearing costumes and singing and dancing. I mean, that's what it is. Or reading to children. And then, of course, my comeback generally is, oh, wait, you don't like reading either because you're trying to get books taken out of the library because you don't want your kid to read it. Then don't let your kid check it out. But my kid can check it out.
If you are wanting to really ostracize, the outskirts of the gay community or the drag community or the LGBT community, good luck getting a haircut, sis. Good luck finding someone to plan your wedding. Good luck going to the dog groomers. Good luck having dinner with your neighbor.
And for now, the show will go on. Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.
All this month, Queen City News is celebrating Pride, and we'll have stories dedicated to highlighting the LGBTQIA community on air and online. And if you'd like, grab your phone and point your camera at this QR code on your screen, and you'll get a direct link to all of our stories.
Well, Pentagon leaders have now pulled the plug on its drag show scheduled at Nellis Air Force Base near Las Vegas. And the show was set for today to kick off Pride Month, but Air Force officials say it was pulled with little notice. The Department of Defense spokesperson says, in part, consistent with Secretary Lloyd Austin's congressional testimony, drag events will not be hosted on military installations or facilities. There's been no decision on whether the event will be relocated.